Seems like a different message than we normally get. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't pay attention. To Marta from Katerina. Marta, whatever your reasons, and I am not unsympathetic, believe me, this is the worst time you could have chosen to contact your family. Don't you understand? When nobody knew anything, you were safe. But now that your sister knows the truth, she has a dangerous secret. The ruthless single-mindedness of men, like your husband, make them very dangerous. They know how to force people to reveal things. Please sever all contact with your sister immediately for everyone's safety. I will speak with her in person, explain things, and give her any assistance with Christoph I can. Meanwhile, you and I shall have to discuss relocating you and Lucas once again. Cat. This is from Philip to Marta. Philip Fotasek. Mrs. Babik, I have created a file for you that now officially makes me your legal counsel, and with all the protection under the law that affords. I have also been in contact with Ms. Vondrakova, and she has familiarized me with your situation. I regret that I must point out a very intricate legal complication with your desire to reassign custody of your son to your sister should anything happen to you. While organizations such as the Slavic Foundation for Battered Women function with the full sanction and support of the countries in which they operate, many of the actions they take out of necessity, although themselves legal, confer no legal authority. In other words, although he believes you both to be deceased, as far as the law is concerned, Mr. Babik is still your husband, and Lucas is his son. Wow, so they've somehow made her husband think that she and her son are dead. Therefore, Mr. Babik maintains the full custody rights of a married birth parent. Maintains the... Oh, okay. If Mr. Babik were augmented, it would be relatively easy to strip him of any rights with regard to your son, but since that is not the case, the only way to secure your son's future is to sue for full custody, which would of course entail revealing your secret to Mr. Babik and the courts. Please let me know how you wish to proceed, Philip. So yeah, she has a decision she has to make. Stay dead, or reassign custody to her sister if anything, to reassign custody of her son to her sister if anything should happen to her. This is from Hunka to Marta Babik. Marta, it was a miracle to see you again after all this time, especially since I thought you were lost to us forever. God, all the time we have wasted because of that monster, and Lucas, I am so proud of my nephew. Ah, this is her sister responding. But I heard on the news about the tragedy at the train station. It coincided with the time your train was due to arrive. I called and left a message yesterday. Maybe you did not receive it. The news said that all the chaos in Prague has created communication problems. Please reply to this as soon as you can, and let me know you are all right. I cannot bear the thought that I have gotten my dear sister back only to lose her again. Love, Hunka. Oh, how sad. This is a sad story. There's a lot of sad stories here in Prague in the future. So, these two still living here, or have they moved on? I don't know. See if there's anything in the bathroom. There could be a vent or something, or you know, some painkillers that we're just going to help ourselves to. We're kind of despicable, really. Just sneaking into people's apartments and just taking whatever we want. Here's a stun gun. Ha ha ha! I got a stun gun. Nice. Nice. Let's take that stun gun. And, whoa, man, I'm almost full again. We'll put it in a slot. We'll put it in slot 2. Let's do that. Awesome. Don't think I have any... I was going to say augmentations for it. I like going into these apartments and learning a little bit about the lives of people living in the city.
Seems to have quieted down.
Seems to have quieted down. See if I can peep any other apartments. There's something interesting up there I don't know if we could get to. Right there's a door. I wonder if we could get to that.
My wife is going to kill me.
Oh, man. Well, I thought I would jump up and grab onto that, but I didn't. Now I'm in some pain. Come on now, heal up. I don't know if we're going to be able to run across there or not. We're going to try. We have to wait till our health comes back, though. So yeah, I want to see if we could jump across to that from here. And then maybe make our way over there, but... Is this ad making sounds? Oh, look, there's a helicopter. There's a better solution. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we did it. Where's this music coming from? I guess those speakers right there, huh? Kinda neat. Alright, let's sneak across here. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it over there, unfortunately. I wonder how I get up there. Oh no! Doggone it. Oh, here's one of those awning things that I could deploy. Awning deployed. Just because I can. There's nothing weird about climbing around on this. Yeah, I can't make that jump.
Listen, I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to get up there. There's a keypad there. This might not be the way to get up there, though. And now I'm like, how do I get down from here without hurting myself?
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Can't get any of these windows. Oh, come on now. Can't make that jump from here? Can make that jump from here. Haha, I did it. Nice. Boy, we got some hops. Cool. Radio here. Tube House Electronics. Home of the best speakers, televisions, computers. See if we can get into this apartment. I hope so, after getting up here. Keypad. Rating number 1. These people should have better security. We're gonna have to go this way and this way. Or maybe I could just go this way. Oh gosh. Go here. And then... Oh, this is a one-way that way. We need to go this way. And this way. And this way. Oh, we're in. No problem.
Detected. Access granted.
We're in. Nice security, dude.
Very concerned, especially in the wake of the Oleg incident, where millions of people lost their lives.
Okay.
All over the world, and many of
Got some drawers here we could search. That's what we do, you know. Can't search that one for some reason. These are already open. Whoa, excuse me, fridge. Search this cabinet. I don't need that. Credit chip. Painkillers. This is a pretty neat place. I don't like that the TV's off to the side like that, though. That would kind of drive me crazy. Sitting here on the couch, always looking to the left when you watch TV. That's stupid. Why did he set the TV there? Move your stupid painting. Put the TV over top of that. Move your couch over... Oh, that's driving me crazy. Can I open this? Doesn't look like it. It's a pretty cool view this guy's got, though, huh? I like it. This is a pretty neat place. Even if it doesn't have the TV set up right. Crafting parts. More painkillers. This guy has a lot of painkillers. Or had. More painkillers. Oh man, we can't go in that door. I wanted to explore the rest of the apartments. Another cabinet to search. More painkillers. Jeez, who is this guy? That's a fancy bottle, huh? Akuma Shochu. Let's pick that up. Maybe somebody will pay me a lot for it. Probably not. Old man's prestige. Alright, this is stupid that I'm picking this stuff up. It's just taking up slots, man. Computer access. Oh, security rating 3. And I'll shoot. Can't get into that one. See, now this is going to be like another computer that I have to remember to come back to. I'll never remember this. Sadly. Let's face it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be right there. Well, we got into the apartment. We got quite a bit of painkillers, so that's kind of nice. So it wasn't all for naught. There's a ladder out there. Alright, I guess we'll leave this place. Kind of like it, though. It's a pretty neat place. Looks like, you know, there's more to it that we can't get into. We can hack our way past this thing, but we cannot figure out how to open this door. Interesting that the... Oh! It killed me! Jeez. Ah, shoot. Alright, let's get out of here and try not to kill ourselves again. Jeez. Oh, hey, look, an ebook. The Long Mean While, Chapters 27 by Daniel Fletcher. There was a pause. Are you sure? Am I sure? I always double check. I've run a few simulations, and it just destroys everything in its path. Thousands of people could die if we don't get that package back. Run it again, Smiley. Then tell Miller. Delora came back in a... What? Delora came back in a sat? Delora came back and sat on my dark leather couch. Who was that? She asked. Ah, just Agent Jensen. What? We're Agent Jensen. You work too much, Daniel. It's important, I said, restarting the simulation again. But the simulation will take a few hours to complete. So you have my undivided attention. Oh, I do I? I sat down on the couch next to her, leaned in and said, Karaoke? Her eyes popped wide and she smiled. You always know just what to say, don't you? Oh, that's good stuff right there. So, falling off of here will get us killed. Let's see if this works. See if I can do this. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Ow. Okay, so what I was trying to do here was in Human Revolution, if you dropped an item like this, and then landed on top of it, you wouldn't get any damage. You could fall from any height, really. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Well, I survived, but
Nothing yet.
not the way you did in Human Revolution. You get no damage at all. Whereas here, we didn't die simply because the trash can made the fall a little bit less distance. So, didn't work the same way, but at least we got down here alive. I mean, I know there were other ways we could have gotten down here. See if he has anything new he wants to say to us.
You know exactly what you need to do.
Okay. We know exactly what we need to do. So he doesn't seem to be too upset with us that we went around and helped ourselves to the stuff in his basement. He probably doesn't even know we did it yet. He hasn't even been down there yet. Let's see here. If we look at our map, we'll see that there's a quest right here, but I think this might be the main quest. Let me see. This is... Oh, behind our backs. There is a place in the Chista district that's known for its neon nights. Apartment 202 at 33 Hlavni. According to an email I found, someone in that apartment knows a way to bypass the Dvali-controlled dealers. Needless to say, the Dvali aren't thrilled by the prospect of completion. We can go there. It's right across the street.
Did what you asked. Now just
Number 33.
I don't want to hear from you anymore. Feel nothing, we're involved.
Wow, we could open all of these shutters.
In the sewers.
Huh.
Ridiculous.
I wonder if that means we can get into those apartments up there.
Seen anything?
Let's brighten the place up a bit.
I'd better be getting hazard pay. Can't take that kickback.
Let's do the same thing over here. Gosh, there's a ton of them. Could open all of these. I find this odd. I can operate these. Not enough energy. I mean, we get a small amount of experience points whenever we do this. It's a very, very small amount, though. I don't know if I can climb up there anyway. And there's people up there. Let's go ahead and go on in. What's up, dude?
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď? Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
I'm pretty tough.
Všiml jsem si, že některé části města jsou lepší než jiný. Hodně štěstí.
Okay. So where are we supposed to go here? We look at our objectives. Neon Knights behind our backs. Apartment 202 is where we're supposed to go. I'm a little worried that I'm going to accidentally set off the main quest. Because I think it's also in this building. 202 is up here. 201. Can we get into 201? Oh, whoa. Here, like, maybe it was just somebody coughing, but it sounded like signs of struggle. Security rating 4. See, this guy has a pretty good system here. He's in a bad part of town. Pretty neat little courtyard out here. Wow, look at all those roller shutters. Sheesh. I don't know. It's neat that we could do that, I guess. 202, here it is. Is there anybody in this apartment? Whoa. Don't know. Security rating 2. We got 2 things down here that we need to get into. This one could be tricky. I wonder how bad it'll be if I set off the alarms.
Initiated.
Stop worm. Oh man, I have to go this way? Ah, hell, I think I just wasted a stop worm. Yeah, I did. I wasted it. I was thinking that if I could get past this one, I would go straight here, but no, it made me go there instead. Well, that sucks. 201. Oh yeah, that one we can't get into. Security level 4. Weakness. Because we can. That's why. I hear people talking. What's going on here? The music is like all intense, like something's going on. Searching. Yeah, people are searching. This is a big apartment. Look at this. Just love exploring these places, man. Oh, we could actually open these windows. These were the shutters we opened before. Search the drawers. Get some crafting parts. Good to have, man. Search the cabinets. Some of that weird stuff again. That's just a drink. It's not weird. Okay, nothing behind the fridge. It's a shame about that big hole in their wall. Should really do something about that. Oh, goodness. Nothing I want in there. Oh, let's not look. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to look at the computer. I didn't want to climb on it. Jeez. Even Prybil. From Brigitte to Evan, update on your parents' status. Mr. Pribyl, I now have clearer information on what has happened. In a recent raid upon the offices of the Foundation for Augmented Advancement, an activist and fundraising organization with ties to ARC and other suspected terrorist organizations, the state police discovered your parents' names among the regular contributors. For this reason, both Mr. and Mrs. Pribyl have been summarily deported to the Udalek complex and are unable to leave due to the legal restrictions on augmented individuals in place by the authorities in Prague. By law, the property of terrorists colluders is subject to full seizure, although I have managed to obtain a moratorium on the confiscation of your parents' condominium and most of its contents, namely for the future sake of your sister Natasha. With no surviving family on your father's side and close relatives on your mother's side being currently untraceable, you are considered to assume the role of Natasha's legal guardian if mutual agreement is established. On your parents' behalf, I am instructed to ask you to leave your studies and return to Chechnya to take care of her. In the event of you becoming your sister's legal guardian, the condominium and its associated storage locker, code 2913, will remain in your possession until your sister's 14th birthday, or until your parents' official release from Gollum, whichever comes sooner. Since you have no legal claim to the condominium, in the event you move out before the end of the moratorium period, it could and may be seized immediately by the state as an abandoned property. As has become increasingly common with Udalek, I have been unable to contact your parents since their deportation to the complex. The authorities assure me all is well. Should you decide to return to Prague, you have 1 week to make your decision and return to occupy the condominium. Otherwise, all property will be confiscated immediately and your sister will become a ward of the state. Please let me know your decision as soon as possible. Brigitte Vink, partner Hlast and Strava. And then this is from Pierre to Evan. Originally Pierre... No, this also says from Evan to Pierre. Oh no, that's right. From Evan to Pierre, my life feels like exploded. Pete, you've probably heard there was another bombing in Prague. Me and Nat are fine, but the city is trying out a new system where after a terrorist attack, all the schools move to stadiums and the kids camp out there for a week under the protection of soldiers or something. It might be the National Guard, but I don't know. Even the police over here look military strength. It all seems pretty extreme to me, but everything is these days. At least it keeps the parents from freaking out. Which is why I'm writing. For the first time since I moved here, I'm home alone with no one to worry about but me. And as soon as that hit me, I felt so relieved I almost felt like crying. Actually, I did. There's no point pretending I'm okay with this. No exaggeration. Pete, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Sometimes I think it would be better for Nat if I let her go to a foster home. Those people want to be parents, and they know what they're doing. Meanwhile, I keep hoping that someone at school is going to tell her about periods so I don't have to. She's only 10 for God's sake. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do, Evan. And this is how Pierre responded. That sounds messed up. I'm not going to lie. I'd love to see you come back here, but we both know you're not going to. I've had so many roommates in my life that I've lost count, but in all that time, you're the only one who ever put a picture of his family on the wall. I can't pretend to know what you're going through, and I have no helpful advice to give you. All I know is that you're doing what you have to do. Trust yourself more, it'll work out. I was looking into maybe coming to visit, but flights to Prague are a nightmare with all the security lockdowns and stuff going on. Sorry, buddy. Take care. We're all thinking about you, Pete. Well, we got a code to one of those lockers. Pretty cool.